ball first, as they will be moving from left to right across your radio dial. Humboldt elected to kick off there. Now, once again, another thing that looked a little different was only one captain out at midfield. James Wardick was out at midfield for the Bulldogs. And then Gabe Goodell for Humboldt. So only one. Normally they have 3 or 4 captains out there. They shake hands. They reenact the coin toss, but only one captain went out to midfield as part of the pregame festivities. So the Bulldogs will have the first possession of the 2020 season coming up next. Your game time temperature is brought to you by Algona Plumbing and Heating. Thanks to Algona Plumbing and Heating, once again, part of our pregame show. And we can tell you that the game time temperature is even 80 degrees right now. So thank you very much to Algona Plumbing and Heating, part of our pregame show once again this season. And it is going to cool down. It's supposed to be 55 tonight, so going to be a little cooler, but a very comfortable 80 degrees, I would say, here at this time. Humboldt to kick the football away. Max Mason is their kicker. And the Bulldogs will send Noah Nelson and Trayvon Smith back deep. Ball teed up at the 40-yard line. We are just about set to go right here on Hometown Radio KLGA. The 2020 high school football season set to go. A different field this year, but hey, they are back on the field, and that's what we want. 12 minutes put up on the clock. Max Mason ready to go. And it's a high hanging kick. It's going to go to Noah Nelson at his own 5-yard line. Up in the middle of the field, 10, 15, 20. Got a hold of the 25. And he's taken down just across the 20, just shy of the 25, right about the 24-yard line. So first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. And we'll see the first offensive possession here for the Bulldogs. As I said, new starting lineup, or new starting offensive line, after graduating those 5 seniors up front. Tyler Mansky comes out in the pistol set. He's got Goshi behind him. 2 receivers winged either way. Mansky takes the snap. Now it's a QB draw right up the middle, and Tyler Mansky, he's got a few yards here. He's going to cross the 25 out to about the 27. Going to call it a gain of about 3 there. So second down and 7 coming up, and the Bulldogs up to the line quickly here. They send Rendoni and Nelson wide to the left, overload the right side of the line, and we got the left tackle off the ball, jumped a little early there, and when you're 6'6", 305, it's hard to hide. And it'll be second down and 12 now after the 5-yard walk-off. So second down and 12 now. The Bulldogs will back it up to the, they're sitting at their own 20, well, about their 21-yard line here.
Second and 12 from the 21.
Mansky in the pistols, got Goshi behind him. Receivers either way. Now he sends Goshi off to his left, takes a snap, looking to throw out to his left, dumps it out on the flat. He's got Goshi out there. It's caught, but it's not going to be any gain, maybe a little, but it looks like more right to the line of scrimmage. It'll be bring up 3rd and 12.
Number 23 on the reception.
So it brings up 3rd down and long for the Bulldogs.
Goshi to the 22. Lenning on the tackle.
Bulldogs take a little more time on this snap here. They've got 2 receivers wing to the right, 2 to the left. Mansky with Goshi behind him. Now he wings him to the right a little bit. Mansky takes the pistol snap. Back to throw. Steps up. Looking down the middle. Now he's going to take off and run. He's got some room to run. Tyler Mansky has got the first down across the 40-yard line all the way out to the 45. That's going to be a pickup of 23 on 3rd and 12.
Mansky to the 45.
Good coverage downfield by Humboldt, but they didn't account for the quarterback, and Mansky had room up the middle. Turns it into a long gain. So the Bulldogs convert 3rd and long out to their 45. Mansky with Goshi behind him, Smith to the right, Nelson to the left. The give is to Miles Goshi up the middle, and he's going to fall forward for about 2 or 3 here. Second down and 7 here for the Bulldogs. They converted on 3rd and long after a penalty early in the drive.
Fisher and Fisher on the tackle.
One receiver split wide to the left. Wing two set here. Mansky takes a snap. Gives it around the left side to Trayvon. Trayvon's first carry, and he's going to get forward for a couple. Not much more than that. Going to bring up third down and about 6 here. Just shy of midfield. They need to get to the 45 of Humboldt for a first down. So third down and 6 coming up for the Bulldogs. Just underway, 9:20 to go. First quarter, first possession of the 2020 season. Got Rendoni and Nelson split wide to the right. Wardick and Smith wide left. Gaucher in the backfield with Mansky. Now he's going to swing him to the left. Tyler takes a snap, looking to his left. Fires down the middle of the field. He's got Wardick wide open at the 35 or the 40-yard line, across the 40 to the 38. That's a big target out there in James Wardick. Just a simple pitch and catch, and he's going to take it all the way down to the Humboldt 38. Nice pickup there, about 12 on third down. And it'll keep the drive alive. 8:53 to go, first quarter. Bulldogs on the move. Second, third down and long conversion there. Mansky takes the snap, fakes a handoff, rolling out to his right, steps up, now he's under pressure, and he's going to go down back near midfield. As Humboldt got in that time, number 24, Tanner McKimmey, was able to get in. Mansky had a long play developing there. He had receivers going deep in the pattern, was rolling out to his right, and nobody open, and McKimmey got through. So it's a loss of about 9 on the play. Second down and 19 now. Two receivers either way. Gaucher behind Mansky. Mansky, little quick hitter to Noah Nelson out on the right side. Noah Nelson gets forward for a couple, not much more than that. It's going to bring up third down at about 16. Well, this is one here. If the Bulldogs can pick up 7 or 8, you're probably just going to go for it. But if they don't get anything here, probably going to punt the football away. Clock running, 7:45 to go, first quarter. A couple of first downs thus far for Algona, but now a third down and 17. This is not where you want to be. Rendoni and Nelson split wide right. Smith and Wardick wide left. Gaucher in the backfield with Mansky. Mansky takes the snap, back to throw, steps up, looking. Now fires deep down the middle of the field. He's got Rendoni out there, but he undershot him, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted down at the 12-yard line by Gabe Goodell. Rendoni got behind the defense. Mansky just didn't quite put enough on it. And it'll be first and 10 for Humboldt. As it is, it works as about the same as a punt. And they'll be taking a timeout here to sanitize here. They're going to be taking timeouts every 4 minutes of game time, or as close as they can. So they'll take a timeout here for sanitizing the footballs and a quick water break. We'll take the timeout with them. Back in 1 minute here on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
High school sports on Hometown and Home Country Radio. Brought to you by these sports club members.
Algona Frame and Auto Body, collision specialist, a total commitment to excellence.
Water connection, from softeners to bottled water and service. Call 295-STOP.
Dump It, commercial and residential garbage. They do the dirty work so you don't have to.
Hy-Vee, use the fuel saver, fill your cart, fuel your car.
Algona Livestock Auction, Highway 169 North, sale every Monday.
Lusher Family Dentistry, serving your family since 1965 on Call Street in Algona.
Style Salon, your salon in Algona. Create yourself.
Farmers State Bank, proud to be part of our community for 125 years, with offices in Algona, Whittemore, and West Bend.
Chemco Tires, they're all you need to know about tires and service.
All bringing you this game on Hometown and Home Country Radio.
As we come back, 7:20 to go, first quarter. The Bulldogs' first possession is stifled by an interception. As Humboldt turns the Bulldogs away, it was third down and 16. Mansky fired it deep downfield and just underthrew his man a little bit there. Got intercepted. And like I said, it worked about as good as a punt would have from that spot. And Humboldt takes over deep in their own territory at the 12-yard line. Caden Matson is the quarterback. Fullback is Goodell. We just made the interception. Jordan Jansen, the tailback for Humboldt. They start out throwing a pistol set here. And they'll send Nizer Evans in motion from left to right. Matson looking to throw. Throws a fade down the right side, and it's going to be, is it caught there on the side? It is. Nice catch down the sideline into the 38-yard line as Jacob Heyer just went up over the top of the Bulldog defender. As Noah Nelson only at 5'8". Heyer makes the catch all the way out to the 36. So gain of 24 on first down. And that was just simple one-on-one coverage. Matson laid it out. Heyer went and got it. First down and 10 for Humboldt. They send two receivers wide to the right, one wide left. Matson throws a quick hitter out to Nizer Evans over on the far side. He gets down the sideline a little bit. He's going to have a first down out towards midfield as he slipped a tackler there. Gets out to the 48-yard line, and so a gain of 12, another first down. They just had Evans out in the slot, threw it to him right away, made the first defender miss, and gets upfield just shy of midfield. We'll call it about the 48.5. Clock running, 6:50 to go, first quarter. First possession for Humboldt, no score. The Wildcats in two plays and moved it out towards midfield. Matson with Goodell behind him. Two receivers to the right, tight end left. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and Matson able to break a couple ankles. He's going down the far sideline, and he's going to go. Matson is going to go all the way for a touchdown. As Caden Matson, the quarterback, just a little zone read play that time, kept it, got around the right side, got to the corner, and that was all she wrote, a 52-yard touchdown. And Humboldt with the lead, 6-0 halfway through this first quarter. So Max Mason comes on for the PAT try.
Lynch holding for the point after.
And Humboldt, they're going to run out of time here. They're going to have to burn a timeout, or they're going to have to take the penalty because they're down to 4 on the play clock, and they've got way too many people on the field still trying to get off, and they'll take the delayed game penalty and try it from 5 yards further back. Now typically, it's one of those first game penalties that happens when not everybody's sure where they need to be. But Mason will try to kick the football away once again. Instead of a 20-yard PAT attempt, this will be a 25-yard PAT attempt. Snap is high, the kick is on the way, and it is good. It got through there, hooked in through the left upright. So Humboldt, just a 3-play drive, took him 3 plays to go 88 yards, a 52-yard touchdown run by the quarterback Matson. And Humboldt in front 7-0, 6 minutes to go here first quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute here on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
For over 40 years, Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have maintained one mission: to provide excellence in orthopedic care. Their team of 9 physicians offers specialized care in everything from arthroscopic same-day surgery to joint replacement, as well as hand and foot surgery, and have an orthopedic surgeon on call 24/7. Healthcare isn't about appointments, it's about taking care of people, and that's their specialty. Visit Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons on the web at nwiabones.com. At Iowa State Bank, many of their employees use the skills they learned as student athletes to help their customers succeed. That's why they provide recognition for special accomplishments, like playing in the state tournament as the proud sponsor of state tournament t-shirts. Last year, they proudly sponsored t-shirts for the Algona Bulldogs and the Bishop Garrigan Golden Bears as they made several state tournament appearances. Good luck to our student athletes as they compete on the field and in the classroom. From Iowa State Bank, helping students succeed. Member FDIC.
As we come back, Noah Nelson returns the kick out across the 20-yard line and got taken down right under the neck. I drew the eye of the Bulldog faithful in front of me. But I don't see any laundry on the field. Not the best angle. We're sitting down behind the crowd here, not up as high as we normally would be.
Troyer.
So the Bulldogs have it 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line, trailing 7-0. As Mansky splits Noah Nelson wide to the left. Takes a snap. Gives around the right side here. Well, that's Noah Nelson there on the carry. He gets out across the 30. As it was Rendoni out wide to the left. They winged Nelson that way, and he gets out across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Gave him about 6.
On the tackle.
Halfway through the first quarter, 7-0 Humboldt. Right here on Hometown Radio KLGA. As Rendoni splits wide left along with Nelson. Wardick on the right side of the line. Mansky throws it out there for Noah Nelson, gets him in a little space. Noah breaks through a couple of tackles, and he's going to get out right to the 40-yard line. Nice pickup of about 9 and a first down.
Lenning on the tackle.
So 2 plays for the Bulldogs, out about 15 yards, and right now sitting at 1st and 10 at their own 40, trying to answer the Humboldt touchdown. Rendoni split wide to the right. Tight formation here for the Bulldogs. Mansky takes the snap, gives it around the left side to Trayvon. Trayvon Smith gets across the 40 to about the 42, 43-yard line. Gain of 3 here for the Bulldogs on first down.
Smith to the 42.
7-0 Humboldt. 5-0, or 5 minutes to go, I should say, first quarter.
On the tackle.
Bulldogs drive ended after an interception, and then Humboldt only took 3 plays to go 88 yards for a score. 2 receivers wide right, 2 to the left. Goshi in the backfield with Mansky. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Now Tyler keeps it around the left side. Tyler Mansky's got some room to run, and a flag comes in late as Tyler Mansky breaks it down the sideline. He's going to take it to the house, but this one might be coming back. There's a flag all the way back at the 40-yard line. And let's see what this is. They're going to call a hold on Algona, so the Bulldog fans don't quite see it yet. As Tyler Mansky, the quarterback, trying to match Matson. And they're going to get a holding call there on the Bulldogs. As Jackson Woodyard was pulling on that play, they're going to say he's the guilty party, but tough break there as Algona takes 6 points off the board. It's their second penalty already. And the hold occurred a couple yards behind the line, so it'll actually go back to the 31. And 2nd and 7 now becomes 2nd down and 19. Clock running, 4:18 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Humboldt. Bulldogs just had a touchdown taken away by a holding penalty. Mansky with Goshi to his left. Sends Noah Nelson in motion across the formation. Now Tyler keeps it around the right side this time. He's going to get forward for about 4 or 5, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and long.
To the 35.
We got a Bulldog slow to get up.
On the tackle.
Looks like Oftedal, the left tackle. Big fellows. He's trying to get up, trying to walk it off, but they're going to take him off the field here. So the Bulldogs already with 5 new starters in the offensive line, and now looks like they'll have to have somebody else come in at left tackle. As Oftedal not putting any weight on that right leg right now. Talking to the trainer, we'll have to wait and see what that is. And a tough break for Grant. He's been waiting for his shot to be a starter, senior year, and you're still in the first quarter, and hopefully it's nothing major right there. As the team's getting some water right now while Oftedal is being helped off the field. Not putting a lot of weight on that right leg. Seven nothing. That's 3:46 to go here in this first quarter. First game of the season right here on Hometown Radio KLGA. Brian Wilson flying solo this year. Hopefully we can get somebody to join me at some point, but right now didn't have any takers to be my partner in crime. So Oftedal is being helped to the sideline right now. The trainer looking at his right leg. They're taking that 2-minute break. Do some cleaning of the footballs and some hydration, and now we're back set to go. So try and see who is coming in for Oftedal there. Tackle spot. Looks like number 72, Caden Anderson. 6'2" sophomore, 260-pound sophomore. Looks like he will get the nod there at left tackle with Oftedal being looked at on the sideline. 3rd down and 15 here for the Bulldogs. Mansky takes a snap, fakes a handoff, rolling out to his right. Steps up, looking deep down the field. He's got a man open down there. It's Trayvon Smith down the left sideline. Makes the catch deep in Humboldt territory. And he's going to be taken down right at the Humboldt 20-yard line. Little wheel route that time. Mansky laid it up. Everybody was going with Rendoni and then Nelson, and they forgot about Trayvon. He makes the catch all the way down to the 22-yard line of Humboldt. Nice pickup there, close to 50 yards. And the Bulldogs in business here at the 21 of Humboldt. And that's a play that once again took time developing. But Mansky had time and laid it out there for Smith, made the catch right near midfield and was able to get all the way down to the 21. 1st down and 10 for Algona. Trying to match Humboldt here, down 7-0. Handoff goes up the middle. Goshi fights forward for a couple, gets across the 20 to the 18-yard line. 2:35 to go here, first quarter, 7-0 Wildcats. Bulldogs low. Inside the red zone. Actually, call it a gain of 4. Call it 2nd down and 6 coming up. Two receivers wide to the right. 2 wide left. Goshi in the backfield with Mansky. Takes a snap. Keeps it around the left side himself. Tyler gets through a hole initially, but he's going to be slowed down and taken down just past the line of scrimmage, maybe a half yard there. Going to bring up 3rd down at about 6 right here. 3rd down and 5.5. Either way, Bulldogs in 4-down territory. Now the Bulldogs set it in, number 54, Hunter Anderson. He's going to take that left tackle spot as they're working on Grant Oftedal on the sideline. 1:40 to go, first quarter. Bulldogs have been good on 3rd down thus far. Converted 3 times. Only time they didn't was the interception. Mansky takes the snap, gives it around the right side to Noah Nelson. Noah Nelson trying to bounce it to the corner, and he's going backwards, and we got a flag to boot. He's going to lose about 2 or 3. A flag came in late. That might be a hold, and I think Humboldt's going to decline that, and it'll bring up 4th and about 9. That brings up 4th down. They get Anderson, who just came in at left tackle, as the play was actually running away from him. So it brings up 4th down at about 9. Bulldogs going to go for it here, I'd imagine, unless they got Cameron Rendoni in the kicking, listed as the kicker. I haven't seen Cameron kick yet, so I'm assuming just going to go for it right here. Rendoni and Nelson split wide right. Wardick by his lonesome wide left. 4th down and 9, the ball back at the 19. Mansky takes the snap, looking to his right. Now he's under pressure. He gets hit as he throws, but he's got a man open. It's caught for the Bulldog touchdown. Trayvon Smith. Smith gets behind the defense, and the Bulldogs are an extra point away from tying it up. Laid it out there beautifully. Trayvon went up, caught it high point, comes down, secures the football for the score. Nicely done. That time Mansky put enough on it. Touchdown for the Bulldogs, and they're trying to get everybody out there that they need to for the PAT try, and they're down to 10 seconds here. Just under a minute to go. Noah Nelson to hold it. and the Bulldogs don't get the snap away. So if they're going to kick it, they're going to have to do it from 5 yards further back. Both teams with delay game penalties on their extra point try. That's something that'll drive a coach insane. And now I think they're just going to go for 2. Or no, they are going to try and kick it. I think they had the wrong tee. That's what it looks like. They got a different tee out there. So Rendoni will try it from 5 yards further back. So we'll see how Cameron Rendoni, first at PAT attempt right here. Snap is a good one. Kick is on the way. It's up, and it is good. So we're tied at 7 with a minute to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back in a minute here on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
More Sports Club members making these broadcasts possible on Hometown and Home Country Radio.
Catholic Charities, offering professional counseling services to families and individuals of all faiths. Learn more at cathchar.com.
Algona Plumbing and Heating, where a good flush always beats a full house.
Grassmasters, get tips and advice from their lawn professionals. Grassmasters, growing satisfied customers.
American Glass, for all your glass needs, think American.
Walker Chiropractic and Wellness, serving Algona, Sway City, and the surrounding areas with chiropractic, massage, nutritional care, and physical therapy services.
Dr. Bill Stroman, giving you something to smile about.
Jake Ingalls Electric, for shockingly good service, call 320-4286.
CV Grain Solutions, satisfaction guaranteed.
All sponsors of this broadcast.
As we come back, kickoff by Cameron Rendoni, fielded about the 15-yard line by the Wildcats, and they're going to take it out across the 30. Right about the 33-yard line, that's where Humboldt will take over, 1st and 10. As Orness with the carry there. So just 50 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Humboldt scored on their first possession in just 3 plays, and now we've got a Wildcat down. Nizer Evans. I said Aaron Warringa, Jake Teagan on the stop, and we've got like I said, Nizer Evans who was the wideout for the Wildcats. Looks like he's cramping up, or he rolled an ankle. But he had a nice play on that opening drive for Humboldt. Gets dinged up a little bit there on the kickoff coverage. Now tonight, the Bulldogs have welcomed new members of their Wall of Fame at a ceremony this afternoon to honor the new members of the Wall of Fame. As Melissa Nelson, track and field from the class of 1999. Also Amber Frederick from the class of 2001 for cross country and track. They inducted Bill Fetland as a coach. I should say Melissa Nelson Grandin, married name there. Bill Fetland is a coach. He's actually the only coach in school history to take a boys team and a girls team to state. They also inducted the 1980 state championship wrestling team coming up. And you'll hear most of that induction ceremony coming up at halftime. I've got it for you from earlier, and we'll play that at halftime for you. 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats. Caden Matson, the quarterback, had that 52-yard touchdown run. He gives it around the right side here, and room to run for Gabe Goodell, and he gets about 8 or 9, close to a 1st down. As they swept the left side with him, had him in motion. He got around the corner and turns it into a gain of 9 for the Wildcats. One more play likely here in the quarter, as we are under 25 seconds now. 2nd down and extremely short. Matson's got Jensen behind him, and we got a flag here. Must have been somebody lined up off sides. I didn't think the Bulldogs were close enough to be offside, but no, there definitely wasn't a delay game. Let's see what the call is there. What mark? Oh, they called it infraction on the center there. Okay. Well, either way, it's a 5-yard walk-off. Turns 2nd and 1 to 2nd and 6. Jensen behind Matson. Two receivers to the left, a wing back to the right. Jensen now switches sides with Matson. Now he switches sides again. Matson looking to throw, steps up, fires over the middle. He's got Goodell. He makes the catch, and he's still on his feet. Bulldogs haven't brought him down yet. He gets out across midfield. That's a pickup of about 16 here, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So Humboldt into Bulldog territory. Bulldog defense going to have to step up here, not tackling particularly well through the first quarter. As it is, 7-7 after one quarter of play. And what, as I say, I didn't see a flag here. The referees are talking about something. Oh, no, they called an illegal shift on Humboldt. I didn't see the hanky. I did not see the hanky. It must have been dropped right along the sideline on the far side, so take away that play, walk them back another 5. And we will head to the second quarter. It'll be second down and about 12 instead of first down and 10 across midfield. So second straight procedure penalty on Humboldt. And when we come back, we'll have more after this here on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
Maybe it's for that mid-morning coffee break, or a quick lunch, or an after-school snack. Whatever the reason, we're glad you've made Cenex a part of your routine. It's always great to see you, because there's no such thing as getting too many Hayes, Howdies, and smiles in one day.
Make new K&H Classic Stop in Algona, Burt, or Wesley part of your daily routine. They appreciate your business.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Call PNC Advantage with offices in Algona, Burt, Corwith, Garner, Sway City, and West Bend.
some pressure. Matson rolling out to his right, dumps it out in the flat. He's got a receiver out there. Was it caught? They're going to say it was for a first down across the 30 to the 27. Low throw. Nice catch there by Will Orness. Makes the grab. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball at the 28 of Algona. To get off the field defensively, but Humboldt run a lot of quick hitters, short patterns, nothing too deep or anything. Three receivers split wide to the left, Jensen to the right, and Matson in the backfield.
Goodell on the reception to the 16. Nelson and Mansky on the tackle.
Quick toss there.
Jensen on the carry to the 13. Waringa on the tackle. Matson on the carry to the 9-yard line. Woodyard and Warchuk on the tackle. Matson on the carry to the 3. Knocked out of bounds by Smith. Jensen to the 1. Goshi and Anderson on the tackle. Matson on the run for the touchdown. Mason kicking the PAT. Hare holding. Blocked by Woolpit.
That one, though, from about 6 inches out, not quite the same run that he had this first time. Bulldogs trail 13-7. They're taking their lengthier break right here. Getting water and sanitizing, doing all that stuff. Something they're going to try and do throughout the season, a couple of breaks each quarter. The Bulldogs will send their return team out now. Aaron Waringa and Trayvon Smith back deep. Brandon Harris and Hunter Berry as well. They're the next guys up. So the Bulldogs able to block that extra point. Trail by 6 here with 7:25 to go in the first quarter, or first half, I should say. Humboldt is scoring on both their possessions. Although that one considerably longer, took 13 plays and just over 5.5 minutes. Max Mason to kick it away. A low line drive kick, and it's going to go to Waringa at the 12-yard line. Up the middle of the field, 20-25. Cuts back at the 30, and he's going to be taken down just across the 30 at about the 31. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs there. Their best starting field position of the night. 7:17 to go. Plenty of time in this first half. As I said at halftime, I'll play back that ceremony that was held earlier today for the Algona Wall of Fame class of 2020. Tight set here, Rendoni, the only wide out. Goshi to the left. Wingbacks either way. Mansky, a little quick hitter there to Noah Nelson, as he faked a delayed handoff to Goshi and tried to get Noah Nelson out in the flat. And it worked for a couple, but Humboldt able to hold on out to the 34, a gain of about 3. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Wardick going to be split out wide left. Trayvon Smith that way as well. Nelson and Rendoni at the top of the field. Goshi in the backfield with Mansky. 2nd down and about 7. They send Smith in motion across the formation. They run a jet sweep to him. Trayvon cuts upfield. He's going to get across the 35, out close to the 40. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and short here, 3rd down and about 2. Smith put that right foot down, cut upfield. And he's going to be stopped. I guess they mark it at the 38. So call it 3rd down and right about 3 yards here for the Bulldogs. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Third down and short. See if the Bulldogs can keep their drive alive. Rendoni split wide to the left. Mansky takes the snap, gives to Goshi up the middle, and Miles Goshi's going to have the first down. Solid run right up the middle. Needed 3, got about 6. That'll keep the sticks moving here for the Bulldogs as they approach midfield. So first down and 10. 5:43 to go. Humboldt leading 13-7. 5:43 to go here in this first half. Had an update over across the way. Bishop Garrigan trailing Emmitsburg 6-0. That game over in Emmitsburg tonight. Mansky takes the snap, gives it around the left side to Noah Nelson. Nelson trying to get upfield, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield there. Loss of a half yard or so. Called second down and 11 coming up. Actually, they mark it right at the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play. Second down and 10. Clock running, 5 minutes to go first half. Smith and Wardick split wide left. Nelson and Rendoni wide right. Gaucher in the backfield, Lemansky. Tyler takes a snap. A little quick hitter to Trayvon. He's got some room to run, but he slipped and fell and dropped the football. And they're going to say that was a fumble. And the Bulldogs picked it up, but quick catch. Trayvon slipped on the turf, dropped it. And it looked like it was Jackson Woodyard there to recover the fumble. And the Bulldogs will have third down and 6. That was a funny play there. Like I said, Trayvon had that quick hitter. Started to run upfield, didn't secure the football, had it knocked away, but Jackson Woodyard, Johnny on the spot, was able to recover that fumble. They ruled it a fumble. So third down and 6 here for Algona. Gaucher in the backfield with Mansky. Mansky straight back to throw, pressure coming. Gets hit as he throws it to Wardick, who just goes up and absolutely rips it away from a Wildcat defender. That's a pickup all the way into Wildcat territory to the 45-yard line. Nice pickup of 11 on 3rd and 10, or 3rd and 7, I should say. Wardick just went up and absolutely ripped that away from a Wildcat defender. Mansky took a shot as Goodell was coming untouched around the right side. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Nice catch there by Wardick. Nelson in motion. They fake the jet sweep to him. Mansky tries to keep it, and he gets met in the backfield. He's going to lose a yard. Humboldt was ready for that. 3:15 to go first half. Bulldogs trail 13-7 on the move, but second 11 at the 45 of Humboldt. (13-7) Wildcats. 2 receivers wide right. Rendoni wide left. Smith is winged to the right. Now Gaucher in the backfield moves a little bit. Mansky to throw. Quick hitter over the middle, looking for Trayvon. Makes the catch, turns upfield, and gets a few. He gets across the 45 to about the 43, and it's going to bring up third down and about 7. Gain of about 4 after they had lost a yard, so call it third down and 7.
Smith on the reception to the 42.
Under 2.5 to play first half.
Alcala and Matson on the tackle.
We'll see what the Bulldogs have drawn up here. And imagine if you don't convert, you're probably going to kick the football away. You see Jackson Cecil warming up to kick it. Noah Nelson also punts as well. Got Nelson and Rendoni wide right. And the Bulldogs going to burn a timeout here. 2 minutes to go first half. They take a timeout, 13-7. They trail as the play clock was about to expire. And it's already 3rd and 7. Don't need to make it 3rd and 12. So the Bulldogs take their first timeout here. A reminder tonight after the game, we've got the Iowa High School scoreboard show, 10 to 11:30 here on Hometown Radio KLGA. All the scores from around the state, they'll have them for you. Next week, Algona at Emmitsburg, so we'll have that game for you next Friday night here on Hometown Radio. Then district play begins in 2 weeks, home against Spirit Lake. 7-game regular season, and then everybody makes the postseason, kind of like basketball or baseball. You have the district tournament, that sort of thing. And go on from there. So 3rd down and 7 here for Algona. Last time they had 3rd and long, they found Wardick, who's had a couple of real nice catches early on. Two receivers either way, Gaucher in the backfield with Mansky. Tyler takes the pistol snap, throws a quick hitter to the far side, and it was low, intended for Wardick, and it's incomplete. I think Tyler took a shot at the end of that play. He's talking to the official, but and I don't know if he slipped on that or just didn't quite get enough on it, but the throw was a little bit low. Would have been short of the 1st down, but it would have been 4th and very short. And now the Bulldogs will punt the football away. The first punt of the season coming up. And now a flag coming. Bulldogs are called for illegal substitution. So they'll punt the football away. But from 5 yards further back. Aaron Warringa, the long snapper here. And they had Jackson Cecil warming up, but that was just to warm up Warringa, the long snapper. He's not in to punt the football. Good snap by Warringa. Shoe comes off the punter there, and that ball's going to be taken down all the way inside the 10-yard line. And Matson went and got it, and he gets taken down deep in his own territory. As they had 45 kick the football away, and I don't have a 45 on the roster here. We'll have to double check and see. See if I can find a different roster here that maybe has that mystery punter. So 1:47 to go. Key for the Bulldogs here. You cannot give up a score before halftime. But a good punt. That one rolled all the way inside the 10. Matson picked it up at about the 5, got out to the 12, but that's it. 1:47 to go for the Wildcats. Matson with Jensen behind him. 3 receivers wide to the right. Matson takes the snap. Now looking to run on a QB draw, and he's in the clear here. Nice open field tackle by Cameron Rendoni. That saved a bigger gain, but he got all the way out to the 29. Gain of 17 on 1st down. And Matson, good athlete here. Junior quarterback for Humboldt. And we got another Bulldog down.
Rendoni on the tackle.
Can't see who that is there for the Bulldogs, but hopefully that's just a cramp. But 1:40 to go, 1st half. Humboldt leading 13-7. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Like I said, couldn't see who the Bulldog was that went down on that play. Looked like they had number 50. Jake Teague, that's who it would be if that is 50 there. Yeah, it is. That's Jake Teague. Jake's up. He's walking under his own power, so might have just been a cramp. Let's hope that's what it was. As Grant Oftedal was carted off earlier. The starting left tackle went down in the 1st quarter. First and 10 for the Wildcats. They'll send 2 receivers wide to the right. Clock running with 1:35 to go here in the 1st half. They send Goodell slowly in motion from left to right across the formation. Matson rolling out to his right. Now he's going to try and take off and run. No, now he's going to throw downfield. And is that caught? Yes, it is. They say caught by Higher. Out near the 45-yard line. That was a low throw, but they say he got down underneath it. And not much argument happened right in front of the Bulldog bench. No argument from them. So the clock running with a minute 10 to go first half. It's 13-7 Humboldt, and they're all the way out near midfield in 2 plays. They go from the 12 to the 46. 3 receivers wide to the right again. This is the formation that Matson ran out of last time. Matson rolling out to his right, dumps it off to Goodell. He's going to step out of bounds after a minimal gain. Gain of about 3 or 4 right to midfield. Does get out of bounds though, 47 seconds left.
Knocked out of bounds by Harris.
Second down, call it 7. Brandon Harrison on the stop. Goodell got forward for 3. 47.7 seconds to be exact. Three receivers to the short side of the field. And now Humboldt's going to burn a timeout. They were down to 3 on the play clock. And they'll burn a timeout right here. Still got 2. Both teams haven't really used any timeouts. You haven't really needed to when you've got the stoppages in play that you have. Part of the new regulations this season. As I said, at halftime, we'll have that ceremony that was held earlier today. The ceremony for the Wall of Fame, the new inductees to the Wall of Fame. We'll have that coming up at halftime. Also got to squeeze in our You Make the Call segment. We'll probably move the You Make the Call segment to one of our timeouts in the second half. Humboldt took time out there. Like I said, the play clock was down about 3. They'd love to. And Matson fired it across his body down the field, incomplete. Now Humboldt's going to take a timeout, see what they want to do on this, most likely the final play of the first half. As I said at halftime, we'll have that Wall of Fame ceremony that was earlier today. I had a chance to take part in that. And we'll have that for you here at halftime. Bulldogs trailing 13-7 and hoping to keep it that way heading into the break. Huge crowd on hand here tonight. They removed some bleachers. There's people sitting all the way around the field. They're all standing back here as well. So Humboldt took a timeout. They've got 1 left, but 6 seconds left, likely the last play of the first half, barring some sort of penalty. Bulldogs have turned it over twice, Humboldt once. 13-7 ball game. A couple of balls have gotten away from Tyler Mansky. He's thrown 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown here in this first half. And both the interceptions were just overthrown. Mansky playing a deep safety here about 20 yards off the line. Receivers either way. Matson takes a shotgun snap. Looking to his left, now steps up under pressure, fires deep down the middle of the field. And that's going to be, was going to be intercepted by Warringa. He had it knocked away. Either way, that is the end of the first half with Algona trailing Humboldt 13-7 here at the break. Take a 60-second timeout. Back with more after this here on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
Today, there are more banking options than ever before, but local banks are crucial to the success of our local communities. Security State Bank is locally owned and operated with 4 locations to provide you easy access for your banking needs. We're deep-rooted in our communities and invest in our communities. We're Security State Bank in Algona, Burt, and Laverne, your partners in community banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For over 40 years, Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have maintained one mission: to provide excellence in orthopedic care. Their team of 9 physicians offers specialized care in everything from arthroscopic same-day surgery to joint replacement, as well as hand and foot surgery, and have an orthopedic surgeon on call 24/7. Healthcare isn't about appointments, it's about taking care of people, and that's their specialty. Visit Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons on the web at nwiabone.com.
Donors for the curb project, please line up on.
Now, as I said earlier today, I had a chance to take part in the Wall of Fame induction ceremony, and we got some audio from that we're going to bring to you here at halftime as the marching band gets set to perform. We'll bring you that right now here on Hometown Radio.
The greatest show that never was. Repertoire for tonight's show includes The Greatest Show. The Charlotte Regiment Marching Band is in its 34th year of competitive field marching. They have earned 34 consecutive Division I ratings and 21 overall Division I ratings at State Marching Band Festival.
I mean, it is what it is, but I got the natural sound on for the band now.
Drum majors Chloe Haas and Keller Olmstead. Is your band ready?
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah.
Charlotte Regiment, you may take the field for performance. band is received either the Excellence in Academics or Distinguished Academic Award, sponsored by the IHS MA every year since its inception in 1987. The 2020 Scarlet Regiment Marching Band is under the direction of Nicholas Lebo, Mia Henry Roach, and Becca West. Let's give another round of applause to the 2020 Algona High School Scarlet Regiment Marching Band. And your attention, ladies and gentlemen, we have a red Ford pickup in the parking lot, license number JNT 557. Red Ford pickup, license plate JNT 557. Your lights are on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Donald Teets Foundation Field. It is a privilege to gather tonight to celebrate the completion of the turf field project. The Algona Community School District wants to celebrate the people, organizations, and businesses of our great community that have made this project possible. Rarely are we given the opportunity to work together as a community to turn dreams into a reality. This dependable all-weather field will provide the community's youth with a safe and first-class surface for years to come. To date, the project has received almost $1 million in pledges. These generous donations allowed the project to be completed for use this season. Very special recognition belongs to Don Teets and the Donald Teets Charitable Foundation for their lead gift of $500,000. To show our thanks, we present him with this autographed game ball from Bulldog football team presented by Superintendent of the Algona Community Schools, Joe Carter. These following major contributors are in attendance tonight, and we ask them to step forward when recognized. Iowa State Bank, Farmers State Bank, Algona Bulldog Booster Club, Algona Community School Foundation, Jack's OK Tire and the Limbaugh family, Security State Bank, other contributors include Smithfield Foods, Pratco Drainage Tile, Erpelding Voigt and Company, McDonald's Algona, Algona Hy-Vee, Northwest Bank, Van Wart Trucking, Commercial Services, Dean Meyer Electric, and Erpelding Excavating Enterprises. Please join us in a round of applause thanking them. Go Bulldogs!
Class 2A State Wrestling Team Champion, Tom Dole, John Thorne, John Stroman, Ron Peterson, Steve Peterson, Dave Bustrom, Bill Hayes, and Dave Stroman. Assistant coach, the late Don Coulon, and head coach, Bill Betland.
All right, and that was the Wall of Fame ceremony that was presented earlier today. That was presented before the game. We're getting set to go for the second half. Cameron Rendoni set to kick off. And we have a bank of lights that is out down here to the left, down here towards the east side of the field, but they must be saying it's good enough to go as they are lined up, getting set to go. The wind picking up a bit out of the northwest, kind of blowing across the field right now. 12 minutes put up on the clock. Humboldt leading 13-7. And now they're stopping things for a minute. But the bank of lights has been out the whole time. I don't know what they were. If they were going to delay it, I don't know why they lined everybody up. It's been out for quite a while. You could tell it's awfully dark down there. I think you can still see fine right now, but we'll have to wait and see what the officials decide here. As Coach Jacobson was out talking to the officials, and literally Rendoni was running up to kick the football before they've stopped him. Had everybody lined up where they need to be. Some first half stats. Humboldt outgained Algona 200 to 151 in that first half. Bulldogs had 105 yards through the air. Tyler Mansky 10 of 14, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Matson had 93 yards on the ground for the Wildcats, and now the kick is underway. Second half is underway. They kick it deep to Matson, and he breaks up the middle. Matson's got room to run. He's out across the 40. Still on his feet down the left sideline, trying to take this one all the way back as he gets inside the 30, inside the 20, taken down finally at about the 18-yard line. But the difference maker tonight, Caden Matson, the quarterback for Humboldt, on the kick return, and he takes it all the way down inside the 20. And where are they marking him at? It looks like about the 19-yard line. No, we're actually right at the 20. Right at the 20, so a great opening kick there, a return for Matson. Looked like the Bulldogs had him bottled up a couple of times, and then he skirted around everybody. And from our vantage point, it was kind of hard to see once he got in that traffic, but then he broke free down the left sideline. So Humboldt in prime position to add to their 13-7 lead. They sweep the right side with Goodell, and he gets across the 20 down to about the 15. Little jet sweep action there, and he gets 5 yards on first down.
Goodell on the carry to the 15. Nelson on the tackle.
Noah Nelson in on the stop. Second down and 5 for the Wildcats. Bulldogs a pair of turnovers there in that first half. Humboldt turned it over once. Second down and 5. Matson in a pistol set. A wing back to the right, 2 receivers to the right. He's got Jensen to his right as well. They overload that right side. They fake the handoff to Jensen. Matson goes around the right side all by himself. He's going to get inside the 10. It'll be first and goal for the Wildcats. So first and goal for Humboldt here inside the 10, about the 9-yard line. But they faked that handoff to Jensen, and nobody was there to stop the quarterback going around the right end. First down and goal to go for Humboldt after the kick return by Matson took him inside, or right to the 20-yard line. 2 plays later, they're inside the 10. Twin receivers to the right. Goodell wing to the left. Jensen in the backfield with Matson. Matson takes the snap, fakes a handoff, rolling out to his right. Now he's going to step up, and he's under pressure. He's going to be hit a couple times, still not down, and now finally gets brought down at about the 9-yard line, 10-yard line. But he danced out of a couple of tackles there before being wrestled to the ground and bring up 2nd and goal. Wanted to throw it initially, didn't have anybody, then tried to tuck it and run, but the Bulldogs had good pressure on that side. Aaron Warringa finally finished him off. 2nd and goal now at the 10, so a loss of 1. They've got Goodell wing to the right, 2 receivers to the right as well. It's the short side of the field. They jet sweep Goodell to the left, trying to get the corner turned. He's down inside the 5, and he's going to get in for a touchdown. Just simply outran everybody to that far side there. And we got a Bulldog down. I think it was Rendoni trying to make the tackle. Shaken up on the play, but Humboldt scores to start the second half, just 2.5 minutes in. Aided by that great kick return. Still got that bank of lights out to our left. I think Rendoni lost his helmet over on the far side, but Bulldogs just could not contain, and it's going to be, it's 19-7. Pending the extra point. Bulldogs blocked the last extra point. And Cameron is up. He's running off the field. That's good to see. Like I say, he lost his helmet, so he would have to come out for a play anyway. The last time the Bulldogs got pressure on the right side, and were able to break through and block the kick by Max Mason.
Number 9, Joseph Fletch.
So Humboldt will try the PAT here, try to make it a 20-7 game.
The kicker.
High snap, but it's down. The kick is on the way, and it crawls through. So it's 20-7 Humboldt. 9:37 to go here in this third quarter. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with more after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
For Sports Club members making these broadcasts possible on Hometown and Home Country Radio.
Jensen Chiropractic, care for the whole family.
Countryside Barbecue Sauce, now 2 sauces for all seasons.
Herbalding Excavating, let them take care of your grading, excavating, and drainage needs.
Farm Bureau Financial Services, coverage and protection for what matters most. Visit with local agents Dave Weiss and Michael Tone.
Sudol Tax and Accounting, full-service tax and accounting services from the professionals at Sudol Tax and Accounting. Call 395-1040. They see beyond the numbers.
Holmes Animal Clinic, caring for your pets from a new location at Highway 18 East. They now have an indoor unit to serve equine, cattle, sheep, and goats. Also new on-site boarding for cats and dogs.
TAFE Wellness Center, Dr. Shane Tate, keeping athletes in the game with chiropractic care at 105 South Phillip Street, Algona.
All sponsors of this broadcast.
Gomez, deep for the Bulldogs.
As Max Mason kicks this one high and deep, it's going to hit at about the 10-yard line. Fielded there by Warringa. And he gets across the 20, or right out to the 20-yard line before being taken down.
Warringa returns the kickoff to the 22-yard line.
So the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. Down 2 scores now at 20-7. Algona threw an interception on their first drive, scored on their second, then had to punt. Then got a fumble at midfield with just 35 seconds left, but were intercepted a second time. Mansky with 2 receivers either way. Miles Goshi with them in the backfield. They send Trayvon Smith in motion across the formation. They run the jet sweep to him around the right side. He gets the corner turned out across the 25 to about the 26. Gain of about 4 here on 1st down. Now we've got a Bulldog down on the play, and that might be Trayvon. Saw him trying to stretch out on the sideline, and it looks like he's cramping up. So they're going to go ahead and take their 2-minute break right now as Smith cramping up after that carry. So right now we're going to go to our You Make the Call segment. Normally we do this during halftime, but I had that lengthy Wall of Fame ceremony that we aired at halftime. So we're going to go to our You Make the Call segment. It's brought to you by Algona Municipal Utilities.
It's time for You Make the Call as we test your knowledge of the rules. Our referee this week is John Bartolo. You Make the Call is brought to you by Algona Municipal Utilities, where they are community-owned for community benefit.
You Make the Call. On 2nd down and 8, A1 rushes for 3 yards. At the end of the play, defensive linebacker Jones is flagged for a dead ball foul for late hitting A1, the running back, on the ground. Offensive lineman Carlson takes offense to this late hit and is penalized for shoving the defender who provided the late hit. You Make the Call.
It's time to make the switch to AMU telephone service. We offer local and long-distance rates at an affordable price. Enhance your AMU telephone service with calling features such as caller ID and voicemail. You can keep your 295 phone number when you switch to AMU telephone. Plus, you get friendly, local customer service. Make the call. Stop at AMU in downtown Algona today to switch to AMU telephone service. Algona Municipal Utilities. Community-owned for community benefit.
Ruling. Both fouls are dead ball fouls and occurred before either penalty had been enforced. Therefore, the 2 dead ball fouls offset, and due to the fact that they were dead ball 15-yard penalties, the down counts, it will be 3rd down and 5.
All right, that's our You Make the Call segment right here on Hometown Radio KLGA, brought to you by Algona Municipal Utilities. 2nd down and 6 here for Algona after the timeout. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Gaucher in the backfield with Mansky. They'll send Noah Nelson in motion. They fake it to him. Tyler Mansky keeps it around the right side. He's got the 1st down, still on his feet. Tyler Mansky to the 40 midfield, down the sideline, 40, 35-30, 25-20. He breaks away. Tyler Mansky goes 75 yards for the score. Tyler Mansky shows the breakaway speed, and it's a 1-score game again. The Bulldogs with the quick answer. 75-yard touchdown run by Tyler Mansky. Couple defenders had a shot at him, couldn't bring him down, and then got into the secondary and just outran everybody. So Cameron Rendoni on for the PAT try. Noah Nelson, the holder. James Wardick, the snapper. Good snap. Nelson gets it down. The kick is on the way. It's up, and it's right down the middle. We've got 8:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. Both teams have scored already in the first 3+ minutes. 20-14, Algona trails. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
High school sports on Hometown and Home Country Radio. Brought to you by these sports club members.
Rental Zone, Highway 18 East Algona, the tool and equipment rental specialist. Phone 395-RENT.
Dance Connection and Tumbling by Michelle. Passionate about teaching, creative about dance. Visit their studio at 1400 East Commercial in Algona or danceconnectionbymichelle.com.
Daylight Donuts, open early, serving yummy donuts, rolls, and great coffee. Located at 502 South Phillips Street.
Signworks for all your signage needs, as well as printed shirts, caps, and jackets. Stop in or call 295-9544.
Farm and Home Services. Check their many listings at farmhomeservices.com.
Sports club members bringing you this game on the radio.
So Tyler Mansky with a 75-yard touchdown run. And we're a 1-score game again here. Humboldt leading 20-14 as Rendoni kicks this one short. Matson gets it on the run at about the 20-yard line, up the middle of the field, 25-30, 35, still on his feet, dancing around a couple defenders, now gets taken down right about the 40 and pushed back. And that's where Humboldt will have it 1st and 10. Actually, just across the 40 to the 41, looks like. So we've played 3 minutes and 22 seconds here in the 3rd quarter, 2 touchdowns. Humboldt Theirs was set up by the long kick return by Matson the first time. And then Mansky on the second play for Algona. 75-yard touchdown scamper. Humboldt overloads the left side. Matson in the pistol with Jensen to his left now. They fake the sweep to Goodell. Matson trying to keep it around the left end, and he gets the corner turn. He's going to get forward 5 or 6 here. Out close to midfield. He's going to be stopped about the 47, so call it a gain of 6.
Matson on the carry to the 48.
Actually, they called the 48 there, so gain of about 7. Called second down and 3. Clock running, 8:10 to go, third quarter, 20-14 in favor of Humboldt. Matson with Jensen to his right, a wing back to the left. He gives it to Jensen around the left side. He's got the first down into Bulldog territory, down to the 45-yard line. Bulldogs that time collapsed on Matson, and he didn't have the football. So pick up there, about another 7, and it's a first down for the Wildcats. 7:45 to go, third quarter. Hunter Berrien on the stop for Algona. (20-14). Both teams have scored here in the third quarter. It was a one-score game at halftime, and that's where it is right now. Two receivers right, wing back to the left. Bulldogs blitzing, and Waringa came across the line there. He was trying to time the snap count and just stutter step there at the end, couldn't control himself, and he came across the line there unless Humboldt moved first. That's what I thought. 5-yard walk-off will make it 1st and 5 for Humboldt. And Waringa was just a split second early there. So 1st and 5, the ball down at the 40 now for Humboldt. Into Algona territory. Got a wing back left, that's Goodell. Two receivers to the right. Jensen to the backfield with Matson. Maxson takes the shotgun snap, gives it to Jensen around the left end. He's got room to run. He's going to have the first down. Across the 35 down to about the 32-yard line. Gain of about 8 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Bulldogs trying to rotate in and out defensively as much as they can. 20-14, Humboldt with the lead. Wildcats on the move. Only time the Bulldogs have stopped them tonight was the fumble, and then at the end of the first half they had the ball for the last 12 seconds. Matson takes the snap, little straight run to his left, makes one man miss the point of attack, gets forward for a couple, but not much more than that. Nice job by Jake Teague to shut that down. Got right to the 30, so a gain of about 1.5 yards, call it 2, and it's 2nd and long.
Matson on the carry. Teague on the tackle.
A reminder, after the game tonight, the Iowa High School Scoreboard Show coming up at 10 o'clock. We'll also have our Erpelding Voigt & Company Player of the Game coming up tonight after the game. Two receivers wide to the right for Humboldt. Goodell in the slot or the wing spot to the left. Matson takes a snap, gives it to Jensen around the right end. Oh, the Bulldogs shoot through the gap there. Jake Teague slowed him down, and the Bulldogs there to finish him off. Brandon Harrison to help, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long. Gain of maybe 1/2 yard there. 3rd down and 8.
Harrison Teague on the tackle.
3rd down and long, big spot right here. 5:25 to go, third quarter. Bulldogs down a touchdown. Humboldt taking their time with this snap. They're approach the line of scrimmage with 10 seconds on the play clock. Two receivers wide to the right, wing back to the left. Down to 5 on the play clock. Matson looking at it. Takes a snap, rolling out to his right. Now fires for the corner of the end zone. He's got a man out there, but he's overshot him a little bit. It's incomplete. He's trying to get it out there to Nizer Evans. Threw it a little bit behind him. Good coverage as well. Waringa and Rendoni down there. Knocked away, Aaron Warringa gets the pass block, pass breakup, I should say, and it's 4th down now, 4th and 8. And I imagine Humboldt's is going to go for it right here, not going to punt from your own 30. Might as well just go for it. Got to keep that eye on Matson. He's been making plays with his feet. 2 receivers to the right. Wing back to the left is Goodell. Matson rolling to his left, steps up, he's under pressure, dumps it out in the flat, it's caught. And did he get the first down? Goodell might have got the first down with some extra effort. He was stopped short, he was short initially, but I think he got pushed forward. He was over along the sideline, and they're going to say a first down. He got to the 20. So a 4th down conversion, 4th and 8, and they got exactly what they needed. Or it was 4th and 8, I should say. They got 10. As there was pressure coming from the left side, but just couldn't get there in time. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 20. Matson, everybody to his right. Now throws a quick hitter out here to Goodell. Goodell trying to get the corner turn, does so. He's inside the 10, he's inside the 5. He's going to go to the end zone for a touchdown. Good blocking on this side. They got the corner hemmed up there for Goodell, and he's able to bounce it to the outside and get the score. 20-yard TD pass.
Mason kicking the PAT.
And that's a play right there. The Bulldog fans have seen several times over the last few years. It's just they've been seeing it for their side. As Max Mason on for the PAT try. The snap is down. The kick is on the way. It's up. It's good. So with 4:15 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's 27-14 Humboldt. We'll take a timeout. Back with more after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
High school sports on Hometown and Home Country Radio. Brought to you by these sports club members.
Algona Frame and Auto Body, collision specialist, a total commitment to excellence.
Water connection from softeners to bottled water and service. Call 295-STOP.
Dump It, commercial and residential garbage. They do the dirty work so you don't have to.
Hy-Vee, use the fuel saver. Fill your cart, fuel your car.
Algona Livestock Auction, Highway 169 North, sale every Monday.
Lusher Family Dentistry, serving your family since 1965 on Call Street in Algona.
Style Salon, your salon in Algona. Create yourself.
Farmers State Bank, proud to be part of our community for 125 years, with offices in Algona, Whittemore, and West Bend.
Chemco Tires, they're all you need to know about tires and service.
All bringing you this game on Hometown and Home Country Radio.
.4:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Humboldt answers the Bulldog touchdown. As they had a good kick return out to the 41, and then you got 9 plays later, they're in the end zone. But a 4th down conversion, a 4th and 8. They were able to get 10 yards, and then the next play, just a quick hitter to get to Goodell. Good blocking on the edge. He gets around the corner for the score. 27-14, Wildcats in front. Bulldogs have won 3 straight in this series. They lead the all-time series 53-44. First meeting back in 1914. So a little bit of history between Algona and Humboldt. We've always said there needs to be a traveling trophy. Needs to be a traveling trophy between these two schools. Because no matter what, these two schools are going to play each other. 27-14 Humboldt. Miller to kick it away. Kind of a spiraling kick here, and Warringa's going to pick it up at his 8. Up the middle of the field, 15, 20, 25. Stacked up just across the 25. Is going to be taken down at about the 28, 27-yard line. The Bulldogs will have it there, 1st and 10. So 4:10 to go here in the 3rd.
Alcala on the tackle.
Mansky. Tyler Mansky coming out, had that 75-yard touchdown run on the last drive. Tight formation. Warringa, the only wide out. He's wide left. Mansky takes the snap, and we got flags here. Or no, we got a timeout. Timeout Humboldt. Humboldt's taking a quick timeout, so they burn a timeout here with 4:10 to go in the third quarter. We'll keep it right here. Had an update, Bishop Garrigan trailing 28-0 in the third quarter. They're at Emmetsburg tonight. We'll have Algona at Emmetsburg next week. Bulldog defense will have to tighten up there too. You know what's going to be coming. They're going to pound the football at you. Well, that'll be our next broadcast next Friday night. That'll be from Emmetsburg. Back here in 2 weeks for the district opener against Spirit Lake. And then on the road at GHV in 3 weeks. Mansky gives around the left side. Trayvon gets stacked up at the initial point of attack. Gets forward for a couple, but Humboldt had that read well. Has Wyatt Garman in at fullback right now. Number 33, Wyatt Garman. Been playing defensive tackle most of the game. 5'10", 200-pound junior. He's in at the fullback spot right now. 2nd down and 9, just a gain of 1 there for Smith. Mansky takes the snap, back to throw, steps up, looking deep down the field. Now he's going to tuck it. Now he's going to look, pumps, and he gets hit back at the 20. Just could not make up his mind and did not throw the football away. And we got a flag late on Humboldt. This is going to be some sort of unsportsmanlike call right here. As they did a little dance after they sacked Mansky back at the 20. But that one, Tyler, just got to get rid of the football, and that's one he'll definitely throw away in the future if he doesn't have anybody. But trying to make a play, down 2 scores, still 3:20 to go here in the third quarter, a lot of time.
Number 69 of the defense, 15-yard penalty, third down.
So it'll still be 3rd down. It's a 15-yard walk-off, but instead of 3rd down and about 16, it's 3rd down and about 3. Actually, been a 3rd down and about 18. So the Bulldogs looking to get the play in from the sideline here. 3:20 to go in the third quarter, trailing by 13, 27-14. Mansky takes the snap, gives it to Wyatt Garman off the right side. Wyatt Garman bowls forward. He's got the 1st down across the 35, out to about the 37-yard line. Needed 3, got 4. And Garman's going to come out. And Miles Goshi coming in. Like I said, Garman's been on that defensive line. First carry of the night. I think he's cramping up. Yeah. Haven't had heat like this all summer. This week has been 95, 96, 95, 92 yesterday. Mansky keeps it around the right side. Tyler's got room to run across the 40, out across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. That's going to be a nice gain of about 8 here on 1st down as Tyler running with authority. He faked the handoff to Miles Goshi, who just came back in. Actually call it a gain of 9. 2nd and short here, 2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs as they approach midfield. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Humboldt's had it twice. They scored twice. Algona scored on their only possession. Looking to make it 2 for 2 as well and get it back to a 1-score game. Second down and 1. Mansky takes the snap, fakes the handoff to the wingback Smith, gives it up the middle to Goshi. Miles Goshi's going to plow forward for about 3, and he's going to have a 1st down right at midfield. So Goshi gets the 1st down just across midfield, right about the 49-yard line of Humboldt. Clock running with 1:45 to go here in this third quarter. Bulldogs taking their time getting this play in. 2 receivers either way. Goshi in the backfield with Mansky. Wardick and Smith wide left. Rendoni Nelson wide right. They send Smith in motion across the formation. They fake it, or they give it to him on the jet sweep. Trayvon gets the corner turn. Across the 45, down to about the 41-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 8 or 9 here on first down. And Wyatt Garman checking back in at the fullback spot. After Goshi had a first down run, Garman had a first down run.
Stroman, would you please report to the press box? John Stroman, please report to the press box.
Under a minute to go, third quarter. Bulldogs on the move, trailing by 13. Into Humboldt territory here, ball just shy of the 41. Mansky sends Smith in motion across the formation, and we got flags here. So 2nd and 1 is going to become 2nd and 6. And somebody moving up front. So to bring up 2nd down and 6 now. As we approach the end of the third quarter, 35 seconds to go. Bulldogs will have to snap it here, and barring some sort of incompletion or something like that, probably the end of the third quarter. 27-14, Humboldt with the lead. Now going on the move, trying to get back within a score here. Mansky takes the snap. QB draw all the way, trying to get the corner turn, and he's going to be taken down for a loss. Humboldt read that right away. Bulldogs couldn't block it up front, and Algona will have a 3rd down and 9 when we come back. After 3, it's Humboldt 27, Algona 14. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio.
Have you ever noticed that people like to gather at our Cenex store? Maybe it's for that mid-morning coffee break, or a quick lunch, or an after-school snack. Whatever the reason, we're glad you've made Cenex a part of your routine. It's always great to see you, because there's no such thing as getting too many hays, howdies, and smiles in one day.
Make new AK&H Classic Stop in Algona, Burt, or Wesley part of your daily routine. They appreciate your business.
At Iowa State Bank, many of their employees use the skills they learned as student athletes to help their customers succeed. That's why they provide recognition for special accomplishments, like playing in the state tournament as the proud sponsor of state tournament t-shirts. Last year, they proudly sponsored t-shirts for the Algona Bulldogs and the Bishop Garrigan Golden Bears as they made several state tournament appearances. Good luck to our student athletes as they compete on the field and in the classroom. From Iowa State Bank, helping students succeed. Member FDIC.
We come back, start of the fourth quarter. Bulldogs trail 27-14, and they've got a 3rd down and 9 just by midfield. Just into Humboldt territory here, but they had a 2nd and 1 a moment ago, then penalty, then a negative play. So now 2nd and 1's become 3rd and 9. Mansky fakes the handoff to Noah Nelson, keeps it around the right side, trying to get the corner turned. Still on his feet. Tyler Mansky making plays, getting first downs. Somehow, someway, he drug about 4 tacklers. That game should have been about 2 yards. Instead, it was about 10. And Mansky gets the first down inside the 40 down to the 37. Or down to the 36, excuse me. And never mind. There's a hold on Algona. Ouch. Well, if the Bulldogs don't come back tonight, they have definitely blown off their own toes. Some penalties at key spots. I didn't see where the flag was there. The Bulldogs, if they did a hold, they didn't do a very good job because Mansky was hit about 4 times. He broke the tackles. So that didn't really affect the play that much. But they throw the hanky, and now the first down is negated, and now it's 3rd down about 17. Mansky takes a snap, back to throw. Steps up, under pressure. Now he's going to roll to his left, looking to throw to someone. Now he's going to be taken down all the way back in deep in Humboldt territory at the 42. And we got a Bulldog back here cramping up. That's James Wardick. So So the Bulldogs went from 2nd and 1 to 3rd and 10. Had the first down, but negated by a hold, and now the sack all the way back at the 41 of Humboldt will bring up a 4th down at about 20. Oh, they're working on the left leg there at James Wardick. Cramping up a bit. 4th down and 20, and the Bulldogs will have to punt the football away, and then they'll have to get a stop, something they really haven't done tonight. They've gotten one defensive stop. That was on a fumble at midfield. Otherwise, Humboldt has scored on 4 of their 6 possessions, but really only 5 possessions if you count the one where they got it back 10 seconds before halftime. Well, the Bulldogs have played clean in terms of turnovers in the second half, but penalties killed that drive right there. Like I said, they had 2nd and 1 at the 41. Went from 2nd and 1 to 2nd and 6, then 3rd and 9. And then a 3rd down run by Mansky was negated. And now, Bulldogs are in trouble here. Somehow the punter took too much time. Humboldt looked like they were going to block it. Like I said, they don't have a 45 on the roster here, so I'm not sure who the punter is right now. Initially, they had the lineup that I had given. They had they had Noah Nelson listed at punter, but they haven't had Noah back there trying to punt. And now Humboldt's going to get it over. I had to say something about the Bulldogs cleaning it up in terms of turnovers. And the punter tried to get away from that rush from Humboldt. Ball slipped out of his hands. Brandon Harris grabbed it, got it up to the 37 of Humboldt, but that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. And they got a chance to kind of put this one away here with a score, go up 3 scores with 11:09 to go in the ballgame. As Humboldt, they give it around the right side. Jensen's got a trio of blockers in front of him, but Jake Teague got through the hole. Tackled him after a gain of about 2. Nice job there. As Matson gave it that time to Jensen around the right side. He had about 3 guys in front of him, but Teague and Barry and Goshi get in there. Wrestle him to the ground. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. As Humboldt's already in 4-down territory here. Bulldogs going to have to get a defensive stop. Matson takes a snap, rolling out to his right. Pressure coming. Still trying to get the corner turned along the sideline and stepped out of bounds after a gain of a couple there. Noah Clear tracking him down. Now Noah trying to get off the field, but it'll bring up 3rd down and about 6 for the Wildcats. As it was Sam Fisher for Humboldt. He was the one providing pressure on the punt, and he was going to block it. As Caden Matson stepped out of bounds after a gain of a couple. 3rd down and 7 at the 33. Humboldt leading 27-14, looking to add to it here. Matson takes a snap, gives to Jensen around the left side, and he's drugged down from behind. Wyatt Garman with the tackle for loss. And it brings up 4th down and about 8. Nice solo stop there by the nose tackle, Wyatt Garman. And Humboldt will have 4th and 8. Looks like they're bringing on their punt unit here. But, as I said, they're up 2 scores right now with less than 10 minutes to go in the game. And no reason to give Algona a short field. They're going to take a penalty here. Or they got too many men. The ref's counting. He already threw the flag. Now he's counting again. Illegal substitution on Humboldt. Got an update. Bishop Garrigan, they fall tonight 35-0 to Emmitsburg. So the Golden Bears start 0-1. They'll be at home Conway Field next week. I believe in Newman Catholic. They have to double check on that one. So 4th down now at about 15. But Humboldt able to take some more time off the clock. They may take it all the way down and either take a timeout or just take another 5-yard penalty. They're letting the play clock run all the way down here. No, they're not going to waste the timeout. They're just going to take another 5-yard penalty, and they'll kick it from 5 yards further back. So the illegal substitution and the delay of game takes the ball back to the 45, and now Humboldt lines up to punt the football. Gabe Goodell is their punter. Actually, the Bulldogs declined the penalty. They don't have to take it. As the Bulldogs decline the penalty, they'll make them kick it from the 40. 9:22 to go in the ball game. As Goodell to punt the football. Bulldogs do have Tyler Mansky back deep. And Goodell hangs this one high into the lights. Mansky's going to let it hit, and it takes a nice little back hop there. Like a stiff pitching wedge right into the green. Backed up, and the Bulldogs will have it at their own 15. So a nice punt there by Goodell. And Algona's got it at their own 15-yard line, down 2 scores with 9:14 to go in the game. So Algona's got some work to do, but if you can get a score here in 3-4 minutes and give yourself a chance. But you got very little margin for error right now. Just past the 9 o'clock hour, listening to Bulldog football on Hometown Radio, KLGA 92.7 FM. Mansky in the pistol set, takes a snap, gives around the left side to Trayvon. Trayvon trying to get the corner turn, and he's going to get forward for 3 or 4, out close to the 20.
Smith on the carry to the 20.
Actually, they give him the 20, so call it a gain of 5.
Lenning on the tackle.
2nd down and 5 coming for the Bulldogs, but they're going to need bigger chunks than that with 8:50 to go in the ballgame. Two receivers wide right, 1 wide left. Mansky back to throw, steps up, throws out in the flat. Nearly threw it right to Gabe Goodell. Goodell was sitting on that out route from Smith. And Trayvon got a hand on it and then got knocked around by Goodell. Incomplete, 3rd down and 5.
Broken up by Goodell.
So Goodell with the pass break up there. It's 3rd down. 3rd down and 5. Bulldogs got to convert right here. Starting to run out of time. 8:37 to go in the ballgame. Mansky takes the snap. Rolling out to his right. Steps up. Fires out in the flat. He's got Wardick. And Wardick, did he hold on? Yes, he did. Makes the catch. Out across the 30 to the 33. And now James is cramping up again.
Goodell on the tackle.
It has been a battle all night. Bulldogs have had several players cramping up here. And like I said, it's been hot all week. You can tell them until you're blue in the face. Hydrate, 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 but you just don't know the kind of the fluids you're going to lose on a night like tonight. So Wardick makes the catch for the 1st down. Needed 5, got 12. Wardick's had it.
For those of you who are hoping to get some pizza, it has arrived. It is at the concession stand.
Oh, there's more pizza at the concession stand, folks.
At the concession stand.
I see a couple youngsters running that way. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Algona as they get Wardick off the field. James has had himself a good ball game tonight. Reminder, we'll be selecting our Erpelding Voigt & Company Player of the Game coming up after the ball game this evening. And as I said, we'll have our Iowa High School scoreboard show from 10 to 11:30. That's coming up as well. They're taking that timeout right now, getting everybody water and everything like that. So we'll take a quick timeout with them. Back after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
More sports club members making these broadcasts possible on Hometown and Home Country Radio.
Catholic Charities, offering professional counseling services to families and individuals of all faiths. Learn more at cathchar.com.
Algona Plumbing and Heating, where a good flush always beats a full house.
Grassmasters, get tips and advice from their lawn professionals. Grassmasters, growing satisfied customers.
American Glass, for all your glass needs, think American.
Walker Chiropractic and Wellness, serving Algona, Sway City, and the surrounding areas with chiropractic, massage, nutritional care, and physical therapy services.
All right, I have to cut that break short as they, of course, they come back right when I'm going to take the commercial break. Bulldogs throw a quick hitter out in the flat to Noah Nelson. Noah's going to get forward for 5 or 6 right here on first down.
Nelson on the reception to the 38.
Nice gain there.
Goodell on the tackle.
Call it a gain of 6. Call it 2nd down and 4 here for Algona. Clock running, 8 minutes to go. Bulldogs down 2 scores. Got to find a way to get one the next few minutes here. Mansky takes a snap, back to throw. Another quick hitter to Nelson. Nelson, another 3 or 4 yards here, and he's going to have a first down just across the 40 to the 43.
Nelson on the reception.
So needed 4, got 5.
Goodell and Alcala on the tackle.
The Bulldogs have the first down, approaching midfield. Mansky takes a snap, kind of a low snap, gives it off the right side here, and that's got a new carrier of the ball there. That's Lamorne Olfer, or excuse me, yeah, Lamorne Olfer is the sophomore, showing a little spark right there. And we got a flag in the backfield. But it's not. It doesn't look like it's on Algona. Tyler Mansky saying it's a hold on Humboldt. If it holds, it's a nice run for Lamorne. All the way from the 43 of Humboldt down to the 33 of Algona. Solid pickup, about 20. Sophomore getting some time there. Sorting this one out.
Defensive holding, up 70, 10 yards from the end of the run, first down.
Oh, wow. Defensive holding. They're going to be 10 yards from the end of the run. Okay. So Lamorne took it down to the 33, so tack on another 10 after that. Yeah, so they take it from the 33 and they'll walk it down to the 23. Interesting. Yeah. I fully admit, didn't know that one. Didn't realize that defensive hold up there was going to result in the 10 yards. And now Humboldt's going to take a timeout. So Humboldt's going to take a quick timeout. We'll take it with them. We've got 7:23 to go in the ballgame. Bulldogs now down to the 23-yard. Then they'll have 1st and 10 when we come back here on Hometown Radio.
More sports club members making these broadcasts possible on Hometown and Home Country Radio.
Catholic Charities, offering professional counseling services to families and individuals of all faiths. Learn more at cathchar.com.
Algona Plumbing and Heating, where a good flush always beats a full house.
Grassmasters, get tips and advice from their lawn professionals. Grassmasters, growing satisfied customers.
American Glass, for all your glass needs, think American.
Walker Chiropractic and Wellness, serving Algona, Sway City, and the surrounding areas with chiropractic, massage, nutritional care, and physical therapy services.
Dr. Bill Stroman, giving you something to smile about.
Jake Ingalls Electric, for shockingly good service, call 320-4286.
CV Grain Solutions, satisfaction guaranteed.
All sponsors of this broadcast.
As we come back, Tyler Mansky back to throw. Looking, he's got pressure coming from the left side, and he's going to go down. Loss of about 5 back at the 28-yard line. Just didn't have anybody open downfield. So 1st and 10 becomes 2nd down. Actually, they'll call it a loss of 7. Call it
Fisher on the tackle.
Second down at 17 coming up. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Bulldogs down 2 scores, so they got to have one here. And they got to find a way to get a defensive stop. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Olfers in the backfield with Mansky. Mansky takes a snap. Quick hitter out to Trayvon Smith, and that was incomplete. It was forward. The Humboldt coaches were hoping maybe they could get it called a lateral, but Tyler threw that forward, just threw it low. That does stop the clock and makes it 3rd down and 17. Tyler just rushed that one maybe a smidge and a little bit low. 6:44 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs down 27-14. Had 3 touchdowns in the 3rd quarter. Nothing through the first 6 minutes of the 4th, though. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Olfers to the left of Mansky. Mansky takes the snap. Gives it to Olfers off the right side. Lamorne Olfers still on his feet, and he's going to get the sack yardage back. And it's going to bring up a 4th down at about 10. So a gain of 7 there for Olfers.
Olfers on the carry.
So a couple carries, almost 30 yards for the sophomore. And the Bulldogs got to convert here, 4th and 10. Going to go for it at their own 23, or the 23 of Humboldt, I should say. See if you can find big number 85, James Wardick. He's had some big catches tonight. A big target as well. Mansky takes a snap, and we got a flag coming. Tyler's going to be he's under pressure. Now he gets away from it. Fires deep for Trayvon Smith. He's out there and makes the catch for the touchdown, but we got a flag in the backfield. Flag back at the 30-yard line. And it's going to come back. Illegal shift is going to be called on Algona. And the Bulldogs just cost themselves a touchdown. They call it an illegal shift. Somebody was moving forward at the snap, they say. So it takes it back to the 35-yard line. It negates a 30-yard touchdown pass. Second time the Bulldogs have had a touchdown called back tonight. First time, though, it didn't cost them. They did score on that drive. But now 4th and 10 becomes 4th and 15. As Mansky was able to avoid trouble there and found Smith behind the defense, but all for naught. 9 seconds to the play clock, 4th and 15. Mansky sends Olfers to his left, down to 4, takes a snap, low snap. Mansky gets it, steps up, he's under pressure, rolling to his right, looking downfield, still under pressure. Now he needs some help here, still trying to get it off. Now dumps it off to Olfers. Lamorne Olfers has it, but he's way back, and he's going to get taken down well short of the 1st down. Now the Bulldogs coaches were kind of hoping for a hit out of bounds over on the far side, but Tyler Mansky was running for his life back at about the 40. Lamorne Olfers got it back to about the 24, but not nearly enough, and Humboldt takes over. And the Bulldogs, they cost themselves right there. The illegal shift on 4th down and 10 turns a touchdown into Humboldt taking over at their own 24 with 5:43 to go in the game and up 2 scores. So the Wildcats can pound the football here. Bulldogs do have all 3 timeouts, but definitely running out of time. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. They line up in the I formation really for the first time tonight. Caden Matson under center. Or actually, they got Orness under center. And they give it to Jensen, second man through, and he's going to plow forward for 5 or so. This number 17, Will Orness, sophomore, 6-foot sophomore coming in at quarterback. I guess I didn't see if something happened to Matson, or he does play defense. Plays the safety spot. That might just be giving Orness a couple snaps here. Gain of 6 on straight ahead running. 5 minutes to go in the game as the wind picks up a bit here out of the northwest. Second down and 4. Orness under center again. Takes a snap. He dropped the football. Gets away from a couple of tacklers, but then he's going to be taken down at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to bring up third down. Actually, maybe lost a half yard. Third down and about 4. And the Bulldogs take a quick timeout.
Mason on the carry to the 31.
And so Orness dropped the football.
In on the tackle.
Dropped the snap and then trying to make a play out of it. Bulldogs were able to knock him down at the 31. Jake Teague, Tyler Mansky in on the stop.
Correction, Orness on the carry.
So third down and a long 4 here for Humboldt. 4:49 to go in the ball game after the Bulldogs take a timeout. Trying to preserve some clock here, because they know they need 2 scores after being denied on their last drive at a touchdown called back. An illegal shift on that 4th down and 10 play. So third down, short 5, long 4, however you want to look at it. Bulldogs down 2 scores, 27-14. That's where it's been since the midway point of the third quarter. As Matson back in, throws a fade down the far side, and it's going to be incomplete. He's trying to find Higher out there, one-on-one coverage with Noah Nelson. Size advantage there for Humboldt, but nice coverage by Nelson, and Higher couldn't come down with it. So that stops the clock.
Breaking it up.
And Humboldt will have to punt the football. So the Bulldogs force a punt. Got Noah Nelson back, standing at his own 34-yard line. And Goodell to punt the football. 4th down and 5. Got to be leery here. Goodell's got the speed to take off and run if he wants. Bulldogs come after him, nearly got to it. And that takes a great Humboldt bounce. Nelson gets it back at the 20. Upfield to the 30. Taken out of bounds about the 35, and then dropped at the out of bounds at the 35, 36-yard line. Bulldog faithful looking for a flag along the sideline there. He got hit a little bit out of bounds. They got taken to the ground, but didn't see a whole lot flagrant there. So Algona gets it back. 4:33 to go. They only had to burn 1 timeout, but still need 2 scores in the final 4.5. So they need one, and they need one quick. Smith and Wardick split wide left. Rendoni and Nelson split wide right. Olfers in the backfield again with Mansky. Mansky takes a snap, low snap. Tyler gets to it. Now he's looking for someone to break open, rolling out to his right. Fires deep down the field for Noah Nelson. He's behind the defense, knocked away, but then he caught it anyway. He still caught it at the 20. The defender for Humboldt, Jace Baker, tried to bat it down, and he knocked it right into the midst of Noah Nelson. He makes the catch at the 21, and the Bulldogs are back in business, 1st and 10. Good job by Noah Nelson not to give up on that football, and makes the catch. Good pass completion there, nearly 50 yards. Bulldogs in Humboldt territory, deep in Humboldt territory here. Mansky gives it to Olfers around the right side. Olfers makes 1 man miss, but can't get much more than a couple. Across the 20 to the 19, gain of 2.
McKimmey on the tackle.
So the Bulldogs go and hurry up here. Rendoni wide left. Only wide out in the formation. 3:45 to go in the ball game. Mansky takes the snap. Low snap. Rolling out to his left now. Needs some help. Fires back deep down the middle of the field, and Smith makes the catch. Was he inbounds? Yes, he was. Touchdown. They say he's inbounds. Trayvon Smith makes the grab in the back of the end zone. That's one there. His legs might have been inbounds. Torso might have been going out, but might not have touched first. And the Bulldogs get the quick score. Makes it a 7-point game at 27-20, 3:38 to go. Mansky rolled to his left and then found Smith. The back of the end zone.
Snapping the ball.
Bulldogs don't want to burn a timeout on a PAT. Got to get the right guys in there. Get this, the snap is down, but Rendoni made the kick, but I don't think the Bulldogs were set, so he's going to have to try it from 5 yards further back. Like I said, you don't want to burn a timeout on a PAT try with 3:38 to go in the game. Oh, no, neutral zone infraction on Humboldt. Interesting. And the Bulldogs are saying, hey, can we take the kick? But the official's going to say, no, it's a dead ball because he came across the line before the snap. So Algona, they can't take the PAT. Rendoni made the kick, but they can't take it. So they'll just have to try it again. They'll just at least have a chance to get set here. 27-20, 3:38 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs get back within a score. Second touchdown grab of the night for Trayvon Smith. Good snap. Rendoni's kick is on the way. It's up, and it is no good. Wide left. So still a 7-point game with 3:38 to go. We'll be back with more after this here on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
High school sports on Hometown and Home Country Radio. Brought to you by these sports club members.
Kasuth Regional Health Center. Make KRHC your home for healthcare.
North Iowa Appliance, Highway 18 East Algona, where they sell the best and service the rest.
Tom Eichen Sales, your store in the country on Highway 18 West, Algona.
Greg Penning and Company CPAs, your tax service professionals in Algona and Bancroft, where everyone counts.
Yemlin Builders and Quality Apartments for Rent. Beauty and craftsmanship that never go out of style.
Albert Electric. Flip the switch to Albert Electric. Call Neil at 320-0305.
Iowa Lakes Community College. Your community, your college.
Beef Mill Coffee Company in downtown Algona, where community connects.
All bringing you this game on Hometown and Home Country Radio.
So a quick touchdown drive for Algona. Gets them back within 7 here at 27-20. The Bulldogs try a little chip onside kick, but Humboldt was ready for it. A nice heads-up play there by Nizer Evans. He snagged it out of the air, and Humboldt will get it near midfield. Oh, they tried to catch Humboldt off guard there. Evans didn't bite. He did not retreat. He was over on that left side. Makes the catch at the 46-yard line. The Wildcats have a 1st and 10. So instead of kicking deep, the Bulldogs tried to catch him off guard there. The Wildcats weren't biting. Nice play by Evans. Might be the play of the game. 27-20. Matson back in at quarterback. Takes the snap. Keeps it around the right side. Trying to get the corner turn. Still trying to bounce to the outside. And he's going to be close to a 1st down here. Might have it. He does have it. Down the sideline. Ball came out at the end, but it went out of bounds. It's a 1st down run for Matson. 3:25 to go. And he got all the way down inside the 35, down to the 32. 27-20, Humboldt in front. Bulldogs have 2 timeouts left. So they got to find a way to.
And Harris in on the tackle.
We got.
Play finished out of bounds.
Yeah,
15 on the game clock.
yeah, the clock should have stayed stopped there as the play finished out of bounds. So it's 1st and 10 for Humboldt, but they've got it down at the 32 of Algona. Bulldog defense needs a stop. Got to find a way to get the ball back one last time here. Matson. Now we've got, they weren't quite ready yet. The official blows the whistle, so they're not quite ready yet. Now they blow it ready for play. Humboldt taking their time, but the clock's not running. The clock, they went out of bounds. They sweep the left side here as Goodell gets the carry. Bulldogs trying to strip the football, and he gets forward for about 4 or 5. And Algona burns a timeout with 3:07 to go in the game.
To the 29.
So the Bulldogs take their 2nd timeout. That was a gain of 4.
Goshi and T in on the tackle.
So we have 3:07 to go in the game, 27-20. Second down and 6 for Humboldt. Bulldogs would need to stop the Wildcats. They got to stop them here because if they get a first down, Algona's got the timeouts left to keep the clock from going to zeros. We'll have breakfast the coaches tomorrow morning right here on Hometown Radio KLGA 905. Is when we'll get started with that. Coming up in just a little bit, we've got the Iowa High School scoreboard show. That's scheduled to start off at 10 o'clock. We should be done well before then, unless for some reason we go to overtime. But I'm guessing if somehow the Bulldogs get this football back and they do get a touchdown, I'm guessing Coach Jacobson would go for 2 in the win. Actually, they put a second back on the clock, so 3:08 left in the game. 27-20, Bulldogs have 1 timeout left. Humboldt says 3 receivers left, but this is going to be a Matson keep all the way. He's going to roll to his right, cuts it upfield. He's going to be close. He's going to have the first down here. The Bulldogs couldn't get him on the ground. He gets down inside the 20 to about the 18. And that'll just about do it. He got down, he got down inside the 20 there, the 19. 2:50 to go in the game, and Humboldt can pretty much run the clock out here. The Bulldogs have 1 timeout left. They would have a chance to, if they could get to a third down situation, or if they could get Humboldt to run out of bounds. Down to 5 on the play clock. Matson takes a snap, gives it around the left side. That's Jensen, and he's going to be taken down after a gain of 4 or 5. The Bulldogs will burn their final timeout here with 2:24 to go in the game. So we'll take a quick timeout with them. We got 2:24 to go left in this ball game. 27-20 your score. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio.
Today, there are more banking options than ever before, but local banks are crucial to the success of our local communities. Security State Bank is locally owned and operated with 4 locations to provide you easy access for your banking needs. We're deep-rooted in our communities and invest in our communities. We're Security State Bank in Algona, Burt, and Laverne, your partners in community banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Security State Bank.
2:24 to go in the ball game, and Humboldt, they've got a 27-20 lead. Second down and 6. Bulldogs are now out of timeouts. Matson in at quarterback, gives it around the left side. That's Goodell, and he's going to have the first down here, all the way down inside the 10. And Humboldt can take a knee from here, and they will end Algona's 3-game winning streak in this series.
Goodell on the carry.
They'll wind the clock here. Take it well under 2 minutes to go when they can snap this one, but they don't have to do anything with it. They can run it all the way out. So the Bulldogs going to start 0-1 for the first time in 4 seasons. Down to 5 on the play clock. And Humboldt will have to burn their last time out here to avoid a penalty that would stop the clock. They'll take a timeout with 1:48 to go. That'll be their last. 27-20 your score. Algona was picked off on their first possession. Humboldt scored 3 plays later to get up 7-0. Algona answered a 20-yard touchdown pass to Trayvon Smith, made it 7-7. But the Wildcats able to score a touchdown on their second drive as well, made it 13-7. Ended up 13-7 at the half. Teams traded touchdowns on their first drives of the third quarter. Humboldt got another touchdown on a 4th down play. Or take it back, they converted a 4th down play to keep their drive alive and then scored on a 20-yard touchdown pass to Goodell after they converted that 4th and long. I made it 27-14, and that's where it stayed until the Bulldogs scored just a moment ago. Minute 48 left. 1st and goal from the 5. Matson running to his right, and he's going to run in for the touchdown. Bulldogs kind of let him go there. They gave the Bulldogs the touchdown on the scoreboard, but I like the way they think, but that's not how it works. So that'll make it 33-20, and Humboldt will try the PAT here, which means the Bulldogs would basically need a kick return touchdown and then an onside kick. Low snap, kick on the way is blocked again. Second time the Bulldogs have blocked the PAT try. So it's 33-20, Humboldt in front with a minute 44 to go in the ball game. Neither team with a timeout left. So the Bulldogs will have a chance to try and get a quick score and then an onside kick. Like I said, they tried to catch Humboldt off guard there after scoring the touchdown. Still had 3.5 to go in the game. Kind of tried to catch him off guard with that short onside kick attempt, but a nice job by Nizer Evans for Humboldt. Did not go back to try and block, stayed up on the line and made a nice catch along the sideline there. That gave Humboldt great field position, and they take advantage with a touchdown. Noah Nelson, Carlos Gomez back deep for Algona. It's Max Mason to kick it away once again. Noah Nelson goes and gets it about the 5-yard line, up the middle of the field, 10, 15, 20, 25. Still on his feet as he crosses the 25, out close to the 30, but stopped short there. 27-yard line looks like, and Algona's got a minute 37, down 13 with no timeouts. It's going to be awfully tough.
Nelson returning the kickoff to the 26. Hubble and Lee.
Minute 37 to go. Bulldogs sent 2 receivers either way. Mansky trying to bring Wardick in a little bit. Mansky takes a snap, low snap, has to pick it up off the ground. Now he's running for his life, and he's going to be hit from behind. Ball's loose on the turf, and who got it? I think Algona got back on it, but it's going to cost him a lot of yardage and a lot of time.
Fumble recovered by Goshi.
Miles Goshi got back on it, but it's a loss all the way back inside the 15-yard line. Loss of 17 on the play. Mansky takes the snap, looking to throw. Now rolls out to his right, steps up, fires down the middle of the field. He's got Smith, but it's tipped and intercepted. Intercepted by Humboldt, and that'll wrap things up. Off of Smith's hands, into the hands of the defender. And we got somebody down at the end of the play. And Humboldt's going to win this ball game 33-20. They could take a knee, and that'll do it.
And Hempel in on the tackle.
So Humboldt's going to beat Algona for the first time since 2016. Bulldogs had a walk-off field goal win back in 2017, 16-13. Well, that was in 2017, excuse me. 2018 was a victory for the Bulldogs by kind of 33-14. And last year, 61-27. But much different squads this year, and Humboldt made the plays when they needed to. Bulldogs got within a touchdown late, but also had a touchdown called back on a drive that stalled and ended up getting no points on. And those are the kind of first game mistakes that sometimes happen and sometimes lead to a loss like tonight. Humboldt will have to snap it one more time, and that'll do it. (33-20) going to be the final score here tonight. So Humboldt comes to Algona. They get the win tonight, 33-20, the final score. We'll take a timeout and come back, wrap it up for you after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
For Sports Club members making these broadcasts possible on Hometown and Home Country Radio.
Jensen Chiropractic, care for the whole family.
Countryside Barbecue Sauce, now 2 sauces. High school sports on Hometown and Home Country Radio. Brought to you by these Sports Club members.
Rental Zone, Highway 18 East Algona, the tool and equipment rental specialist. Phone 395-RENT.
Dance Connection and Tumbling by Michelle. Passionate about teaching, creative about dance. Visit their studio at 1400 East Commercial in Algona or danceconnectionbymichelle.com.
Daylight Donuts, open early, serving yummy donuts, rolls, and great coffee. Located at 502 South Phillips Street.
Signworks for all your signage needs, as well as printed shirts, caps, and jackets. Stop in or call 295-9544.